Hello and welcome. It's Soul Sunday. Hello, everybody. Hello, Zemus, Prostar, CPO, SFS, Sensei, EMC, Cody. Hello, Octal, Sinju, Stray Gamer, Varus, Texas, CPO. I said CPO. Fuck. Damn it. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. I know I am. EMC, thank you very much for the 2 years, brother. Holy fuck. Thank you so much, my man. Thanks for sticking around for so goddamn long, and I hope you enjoy your brand new 2-year badge. Octal, oh my god, Octal, thank you very much for the 2 years, currently on a 2-year streak. Holy fuck. Thank you so much, brother. Thanks for sticking around since literally the beginning, my guy. I appreciate you very much. You have a founder's badge, thus no crown, but it doesn't matter because you are king. And Varus, thank you very much for the 16 months, brother. Incredibly kind of you. I appreciate you sticking around for so goddamn long. I'm sad about not being informed you streamed until 6 months into your tour. Brother, there are people in real life who have no idea that I'm a streamer at all. Like, people from my childhood and shit like that who have no idea what I do for them. Oh, they're toggleable. Oh, hell yeah. Enjoy your crown, Octal. Friends and family are one thing, but D&D homies are for life, my guy. True. Very fair. I do apologize. All right, lads. We're working. We're working on that map that we started not too long ago. We're gonna continue fleshing it out. Picked up some of the MCDM bundles because of how you mentioned his quality was. My own digging. Nice. They're fucking awesome. I love them. I cannot shout his praises enough. Flea Mortals is wild. It has some of the best dragons that I've seen in like a support bundle or like a third-party bundle. It's fucking insane. I love the dragons. They make them feel frightening. All right, we'll be able to transition over. And then we got some folks waiting. Gamers.
Whoa.
How goes it?
How's it going with you? How can I help you?
What?
Welcome to my VC. What's up?
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh. Hey man.
Yeah. Flabbergasted, I know.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you have confidence in what you say.
You can own anything.
You can do and say anything you want. Say it with enough confidence, people are gonna start questioning it a little bit. I'm a funny little lizard guy in Risk of Rain 2. That's what I'm up to.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry. Don't have an accept. Oh, wait, he's charging up.
What?
What, huh?
Look at this guy. Look at Sizzle being a little liar.
What?
Sizzle's like, I'm too shy.
That
Crown's
was a
chat.
lie.
Crown's
huge
chat
lie.
is intimidating to me. I don't know how to feel
They're
about
very
it.
intimidating. They make fun of my characters.
Take care,
Do they?
Verse.
How about they strong? They ask silly questions.
You say you don't like those questions?
Ha. Hey, you guys
So
want to
anyway.
hear something funny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm running 5 games this week. What the fuck is wrong with me?
No.
You're psychotic.
Yeah, there it is.
Damn, Sizzle.
Damn.
I mean,
It's a shame you're going to get banned after 2 years.
I mean,
Good run.
Yeah, it was. It was a good
I
run.
don't know what to. I mean, it's not wrong.
Thanks for sticking around, Hobie.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Bye.
coming to my house and vigorously making out with me while everybody else is
Anytime.
playing Magic.
Yeah,
That's right.
And now you're dead to me. So bye.
You, after 2 years, I have nothing else to give you. Please leave.
That's an interesting way to say you have nothing to give me. How you just reverse it on someone else? That's
I am
That's
a
bold.
master manipulator.
that is fucking bold. God damn. I have nothing to give you, so
Please leave.
Yeesh.
yeah, I'm dead to you. Apparently,
Get lost.
just gonna be better all around for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
it's in this instance, it's not you. It's me.
It's me, Frown.
It's me.
Nothing to give.
I have standards.
Please leave.
Very, very sorry about that. Wish there was just something more I could give you, but I
Damn.
don't. Damn, dude.
It's just actually, what the fuck? Fucking
Just a little
Hello Kitty
guy.
looking ass container. What the hell happened to you?
What's wrong with that?
It
Huh?
was,
The hell?
it was
Just 'cause
monochrome
it's
a
in-
second ago, and then it became fluorescent pink.
Ah,
I didn't do
and?
that.
Oh, here comes
Can
the
someone
magma.
tell me? Oh, guess what? Guess what? By the way, now that there is a I don't know if you knew this or not. There is a crowned DM Twitch account out there.
What?
What?
Yeah. There's an account that just says Crown DM. Has 2
Our
followers.
first impersonator.
Good job.
Oh. I am always trying to do twitch.tv/crown DM, and they go, yeah, you mean this one? I'm like, no, I guess it's the Crown DM. And then, but now that you're a partner, and you get the ability to go to partner support and be like, hey, this guy's impersonating me, and they're like, Roger, we will destroy their account immediately.
For you, sir, anything.
Yeah, and they'll take care of it. They will take care of it for you. They will remove the account.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What if he was there longer?
Doesn't matter.
I think
Your
if they're
partner.
not a partner, they don't get
Oh.
a say.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it don't
Uh-oh.
matter. You go, bad news. I think this guy can try and impersonate me one day if they have nefarious intent. And they go, you understood, and they delete the account. Welcome.
Who the
You're
fuck?
better than everybody else.
Nice.
Who the fuck is this?
I don't know.
I'm waiting to get the. You know what? I'm waiting to. I'm probably gonna get the letter or email or what have you. That's like, hey,
Yeah.
you want to buy this name? $50,000.
And you go, hey, I'll just delete it. Thanks, man.
I didn't know that was out there.
I've had to
Yeah,
do
I'm
that
part of the. I'm part of the oligarchy.
Yeah, I've had to do that several times.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, I'm
My
yeah,
alt. Octo, what the fuck?
yeah, I'm also part of the Olive Garden.
Oh, sweet, you got breadsticks?
Nice, very good.
We'll do good. We got new campaign starting back up. Lost Mines of Phandelver is still going on. Thought we'd be wrapped up by now. Whoopsie doodle. Curious.
Said with malice in his heart.
I thought we'd be
This
done by
fun
now.
idea that we made, I fucking loathe
It's
it.
still going. It's still going.
Dear
Hey, peop-
God,
A meme that was made one stream made manifest.
let it end, he says.
I mean, if people are still watching, and I'm still getting paid, then people still want to keep playing. Works for me. It's a very easy campaign to operate, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
What am I pondering in the orb? This dungeon, and then
Dudes.
right beside that dungeon is Bandit from Risk of Rain 2, and he's doing a funny
Uh-oh.
little dance.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, guys, I just unlocked a whole other hemisphere of the internet now because
The
I
internet's-
played Risk of Rain 2.
Your addiction is bleeding over. Uh-oh.
I now understand
Whoa.
memes I didn't before. I am very
Wow.
powerful.
Oh my god. Stop it.
What the fuck?
I obey the Gamba pillars.
Yep.
Such
Yeah, he
vast
got-
knowledge.
Yeah, he got the achievement that's like, hey, is this bugged?
I have been robbed many times to my face, without so much as even without any courtesy. They just steal my 25 hard-earned dollars, and then they laugh at me.
Nice.
It continues to happen every time we play.
And then they go, haha, hilarious.
Do it again, and I go, ooh.
Well,
Only
I did
because you
spend
said
all this
nicely.
money. Yeah, I did spend all this money, which means I should probably
What's one
do
more
it
try?
again.
Nothing.
Yeah.
What's one more try? Nothing. What's one more try? An item, but it's shitty.
And then it gets to the point where we're like, how high can I get the number to actually go up?
400? 500? I'm out of money. Fuck.
Just like that.
Surely it'll be higher quality the higher it costs.
Through.
Unlike Momo, who comes in and she goes, yeah, that's 2 red items from this gamble machine. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
everybody goes, ow. And she, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Meanwhile, I'm on the other side of the map, currying money. I don't understand where it's coming from. It's because all my friends are dying on the other side, killing shit for me. And I'm just like, ooh, money.
Oh, nice. Looking around. Oh, this is weird.
Where'd everybody go?
Guys, fill that spawn. That looks nice. Okay. The OSTs are indeed bangers. I agree. I can't wait to incorporate them into D&D.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I do that with all video game OSTs.
No, I know.
Motherfucking, oh, it's a boss fight? Doom music starts playing. I should do retro Doom.
I'm still figuring out what music I want to use for the crypt tomorrow.
Hmm.
Been pondering on that. I designed the crypt. I messaged Joe, since it's based off of his character, and said, what do you think? And he's like, yep, that sounds good. And I went, excellent.
Nice.
His words are, I especially like the final boss. So there we go.
Ah, fuck.
God damn it. Where the
Hello, Pixel.
Yeah, that-
Wonder if it would move.
Behoove.
Oh.
Behoove.
Have to shift these out. Is everything?
I like this funny little lizard dude. I think he's neat.
He's a little lizard guy.
He spews poison, and I love dots.
Nice.
Yeah, you chat, you better give some subs to my homie Crown DM. I tried to seduce him with more Risk of Rain 2, and he said no. My community needs me.
It's
And
true.
that's
He did say that.
And then started stream up.
It took every ounce of willpower I had to not turn this into a Risk of Rain 2 stream.
Yeah. Yeah. So just remember, you have all to say, chat. He loves you that much.
Is this too much metal?
Never.
Never.
I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah.
What's Crown's main in that game? Well, I've only played 6 hours. So my main is Bandit.
I was say I think it's Bandit because you were the one that's like period in the orb is the bandit dancing around.
That guy, I think he's pretty neat with his little funny pistol that can one-shot guys, and then if you one-shot somebody, you can shoot it again. Stray Gamer, thank you very much for the 2 gifted subs. Incredibly kind of you, brother. And Karzani, thank you very much for the gifted sub.
Thanks, guys.
Crazy Patton, maybe 5% more metal. All right, maybe more metal.
You're just being silly.
Sorry, that's on the budget.
Yeah, I believe for the month of December, you guys are going to be in this crypt.
Oh,
Yes.
you foresee us during the whole month?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes.
It's because we roleplay.
No.
What?
With roleplay, it'll probably be the month, through the month of December and January.
Oh fuck!
Ho ho.
Well, no, I the reason why I say December is because Christmas is on Shadows Breach Day, which means New Year's is also on Shadow Breach Day.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Which means there will be a 2-week period where we will not have Shadow Breach.
You give me the goddamn fan. Give me the fan.
No, it's mine.
I like the little metal thing. That's pretty neat.
Thanks. Oh god. Realms of Anath. Thank you very much for the raid. Roll for persuasion. Oh my, we've been completely charmed. Very cute. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Welcome. You have joined me in the middle of making a map.
For Risk of Rain 2.
No.
Yo, sick.
Get out of my head. Ooh, could we? Oh, probably can actually. Couple these items. Make it look. Oh, I can actually. We'll just make that one. Turbine. Of the maps you make. Oh, it's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, Mons, for the shout out. What'd you guys stream today? That looks nice. That'll give a clear signifier that that is all. Make this a little more. That is obviously not what I want. Cop.
Well, how is it supposed to know that, huh?
I wish it would. Stop it!
Well, one day it will, and you'll hate it because that'll mean that Incarnate is now run by AI.
Oh God. Okay, there we go. It has a much more like active feel. Working on some character sheets for a TTRPG we're developing. Oh, holy shit. Developing your own TTRPG is massive. I wish you the best of luck. Wonder if we can elaborate on this a little. Man. Make it at least match. Oh, it's perfect actually. Yellow, 75% capacity. There we go. Now we can make that a turbine.
No, 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 no.
Okay, now I did. It just dawned on me. Crown, you mentioned that you were going to introduce your version of Skaven into the world of Adis. It's still on the table, and if it is, will it be introduced to the Empires, or will it remain anonymous? I think what's going to happen is that if I'm going to do my own little write-up, and then I'm going to have it be a thing that's found in the world, like through the actions of the players. So if the players start doing some like world below stuff and they meet the Skaven, then I can make it like a post on the Kanka. But if they don't, then they shall remain anonymous. We'll get the Warden families don't believe that Skaven exist. That's not real. That's a funny haha.
Now, do they not actually believe, or is that what they tell people? Smile.
Good question. Okay, this is actually not looking that bad. Do some shit like that, son. Yeah, look at that. Slap the turbine on it. Turbine.
Oh, don't make me activate the Shrine of the Mountain. You know I can't deny that.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now that looks clean. Thanks, Crown. I love what you've done with the World of Adis. Your world building streams really light a creative flame. Oh, holy shit. That's incredibly kind of you to say. Thank you. Nice. Okay, that looks sick. And it actually looks legit. I think I have like one more. Yeah, I do have some wires. Okay. How do we make this look? I want like a big, like industrial hose. Drooling like a dog. Well, I just wrote up a big chunk of Tyros's history. I'm working on Tyros's like the Tyros page or the Kingdom of Tyros on the Kanka page. We finished all of the Warden families. Yeah, all the Warden families. I finished the general descriptor of what the Kingdom of Tyros is. And now I'm working on its history. After its history, it's going to be society to explain what the people of Tyros are like. And then it's going to be its like trade, like what a gold piece is called in Tyros, what a silver piece is called, copper, all that stuff. Not anymore, Skullthrone. That was the old Tyros. Not anymore. Yeah, New Tyros has a bigger emphasis put on like honor and stuff like that. Maps always look amazingly detailed. You can tell the care you take to make the player's experience more immersive. Very kind of you, brother. I have been told by some of my players that I've spoiled them map wise, and that makes me very good. No, this on its own looks very good.
Oh, what?
Barbara.
I'm sad.
Barbara.
I quit. I was winning. I was killing it. And then a lizard man walked up, breathed fire on me, and instantly killed me.
Oh, Jesus.
And I
That
went,
how it be.
and I went, oh.
I tire of this game.
No more fun for me.
Well, I guess I'm done.
Going through D&D withdrawal, I do apologize, brother. I wish that I could answer that for you, but there are some things going on in the background right now which are preventing the from happening. So I am sorry. However, there are some amazing creators out there doing some wonderful D&D content. Satiate that D&D. And I play with one of them.
Who?
You fucking say who?
Well, answer the question.
The spotlight already pointed at Brett.
Who?
It's Joe Fudge.
Oh shit. He's a much better DM than I am.
Shut the fuck up. I haven't seen his game, so I can't say.
Yeah.
I just know he's a handsome man. He's a really fun role player.
I'm gonna have some pita chips.
Mm.
Earn myself a little treat. Let me add that to my calorie counts.
Nice.
Someone said to me, "It's Thanksgiving." This was when it was Thanksgiving, obviously, not like a psycho that just said it on a Saturday. They said, "This is it's Thanksgiving. You don't have to count calories." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do. My body doesn't go, hey, I know it's Thanksgiving, so hey, we're gonna take a day off. So eat whatever you want. Fuck it."
Where it's so simple.
Mm-hmm. The pita chips are actually really good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count everything out. And yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit crying for a little bit. I apologize. I need to be a little bit now.
I'd appreciate the crime.
Yeah?
Okay. Still need to
It's like
come
a-
up with a suitable respite for my genie warlock. Oh, like where you rest? Obviously, a lamp. There's nothing wrong with the classics.
Oh. Yeah.
Joe has the face and voice that were made for TV for sure. Absolutely.
And that's why one day when I retire, and I'll watch Joe and Crown.
I appreciate your faith in me. It does make me feel very good.
Hey, bud. I'm not retiring yet. I'll retire if I have $10 million. I think that's my final number.
I Slay Dragons. You could.
When you can make billions.
What if you give me $10 million?
That's our goal
Great
for the second book, baby.
Yeah. Second book, I'm trying. I want to raise 200K. I would really like to get to 200K. Because then we can make that book hot. It'll be a hot fucking book.
Nice. I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the up and coming? Shut the fuck up, Abby. we did a run before I started working on stuff off stream. And it was going amazing. I got a bazooka that turned all of my projectiles into explosives, and I got the little like shoulder mounted shit. It was fucking awesome.
And then the goddamn planet ate me.
It was hungry, okay?
Now I know this is a question. This is never a question you should ask a father, but what is your favorite Warden family? So the issue was before I had a favorite. My favorite was Ashford. What's happened is in reworking them and sort of fixing their names so that way they fit within the etymology of heroes and like their concepts and redoing their heraldry, I fucking like all of them now. I don't have one that I'm like, ugh, that one stinks. Like all of them fucking awesome in my opinion.
God damn it.
Hey, Bullet Magnet. Are we talking about Resident? No. We did. I did change all the names though. So we have House Amryn, the line of kings. Silver in our blood is their motto. We have House Arden, the great builders, never resting. We have House Blackmane, the keepers of law, none so dutiful. We have House Caladir, the lords of sunlight, our sun shines bright. We have House Crowvane, the dread watchers, ever vigilant. We have House Donathian, the faithful bulwark, no foe shall pass. We have House Elevir, the dragon seers, wisdom and strength. We have House Halmir, the great riders, swifter than wind. We have House Kessig, the dire wolves, beware our fangs. We have House Lochgrim, the mountain lords, the strongest stone. We have House Runar, the primeval smiths, we remember. We have House Ricewin, the giant's heir, here we stand. We have House Valdur, the phoenixes of the west, burning bright. We have House Voldaren, Blightsbane, when all is darkest. And we have House Wormguard, the sea serpents, death before dishonor. All of them are fucking awesome. And their new heraldries slap. Oh yeah, I did use this. I used this for the door before. This might be a little too crazy, but in a room. This is what the train would look like, though. So you roll on down to the train that runs beneath Tyros. This is what the train looks like. Nobody knows how it was made or who made it or how to get it to stop doing the thing that it does. But it just runs and takes you from point A to point B. Looks a bit too high-tech.
Yes. That is the intention.
We're going back to my original idea for Aetus, where it is a post green apocalypse. So the world had its first apocalypse, which was the sort of precursors Their technology is what affects a lot of Tyros, or a lot of the world. First time you've ever heard of a green apocalypse? Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go offline. Computer's making me sleepy.
Ooh, all right, homie.
I'll see you
Bro,
guys
what?
around.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
Have a
yeah,
good
yeah.
night.
How will the world deal with land disputes between local and continental? Will they do honor duels between local lords to settle instead of all at war? So, let's say we have. So the big thing about Tyros now is that it's all about honor and respect. So let's say we have two lords, and these lords have a land dispute going on. They both claim that this region here belongs to them. And they're like, well, my family has ties to this place, therefore it belongs to us. And this guy says, no, my family earned this a long time ago by doing some great deed. And what will usually happen is, if they're both local lords, they will sort of send their case to the High Lord. The High Lord is a big old lad. He's basically the Duke. And the High Lord will come in and hear both of their cases and then make a sort of executive decision. Or the High Lord will come in, hear both of it, and be like, I cannot make this decision for you. Therefore, you will settle this in the way that you choose deem appropriate. And that's usually when honor duels will happen. There's also the idea of like, oh, your knights came onto my land and slaughtered an animal in the Lord's hunting grounds. They didn't announce themselves. They didn't tell me that they were here, and they basically acted like a bunch of vagrants. So I demand payment for the animal that was killed, and punishment for the men that ignored my laws. So like Nier and Ghibli, so think of it like the apocalypse already happened. That's why I call it a post apocalypse. Is the apocalypse has already happened, but the sort of green apocalypse is in the form of like the things that are from that old age usually are already overgrown and are so indistinguishable from nature that you can't really look at them. You can't really look at them and be like, that's from an older age. It's like, oh, that's a weird mountain that's always been there. And then you scratch under the surface and you find out it's basically precursor tech. The way that I attribute it is I attribute it to Final Fantasy. Or Final Fantasy 14 to be specific. Final Fantasy 14 has all of the world built on top of it, but then you go down and you start finding Allegan like facilities that are going crazy. That was my sort of initial idea for the world. And after some thinking, I realized that I was trying to change too much about my setting, and I should just go back to its OG concept. So that's what we're doing, baby. Is this Foundry? No, Quick Writer, it is not. This is Incarnate, a browser-based map-making program used currently in Chrome and Firefox. It is a subscription-based service where you can make battle maps for your VTTs. This is called the Dungeon Style map. But we have other style maps, like our Parchment style maps, which allow you to make world maps, like our world map. Or maybe you want a city map. We can do a city map as well, like the Barony of Sunfall. Trying to figure out how the hell I fill out these cells.
These were holding cells?
Yeah. It's more so like trying to make them lived in. Hello, Legion. I think it's my brush. I think it's the brush that I'm using for the floor makes it look really gross. I need to use a new. I want it to look gross. I want it to look. We're actually gonna bump its coloration down a real dark. That to about 20. And that might be let's do 50 and then do streaks of the darker one throughout it. Lived in. Yeah, against their will. All right, now what I'll do is I'll grab the opacity, start doing little brushes like. Then I'm gonna take this one, resize it about 50. And then another 75. We're also good. That's what I should be doing. I shouldn't be doing it. This shouldn't be the top layer. This should be the whole layer. Then I do this layer on top. Yeah. These are like individual cells. All right, nice. That looks much more worn in. Okay. And I'm gonna grab cross hatching. 40. Federation down. Ooh, you know what? We'll save that for the inside of the set. Nice. Okay. Then 40 should be. Eagle Andy, thank you very much for the 5 months, brother. Incredibly kind of you. Thanks for sticking around for close to half a year. Appreciate you. Loving the Lost Minds of Fandelver Hardcore series and all your stuff, really. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Lost Minds is a ton of fun. Shadow's Breach, ton of fun. World building as of late has been also been very enjoyable compared to before, and I realized what it was is because I kept trying to change my vision, thus making it no longer my own. This feels like my The vision demands to be free. What's Momo doing? Vibing on?
I guess so.
All right.
Whoa.
I just saw she was up there in Babel still by herself.
Well, I guess I'll go look.
Let's turn off the grid. Might be giving it too much.
Going off the grid.
Ooh, I need like a really I need like something really grungy. Ooh, moss.
Mmm, delicious. Sort them by taste.
Got 2 players for my Turn Up 28 Zweihander Christmas one shot. Huh? Perfect, actually. Gives it a nice contrast against the ground.
What news do you bring, Sizzle?
I think she's AFK.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we can do stains as well. I just wanted something else to throw in there to sort of give you the feel that like things have been growing in you.
They breed down there in the dark.
Kinky.
Little rat bones. What the fuck? Ooh, that looks absolutely putrid. Love that. That looks like if you stepped on that, it would squelch.
Yeah.
You come out of here and you got trench foot.
Yeah.
All right, Yuria, get in there.
Nope.
What do you mean? It's just like Shademore.
Nope. Yeah, I left that.
Yeah, no, it's here. It's like home. Aren't you happy?
Nope.
Squelch. Oh God, what the fuck was that? Thanks for the 22 months, homie.
Yeah, man.
You only get that if you haven't touched League of Legends.
Fun fact, I actually haven't.
Nice.
There's still hope.
You can be.
No.
Zweihander equals a D100 knockoff of Warhammer Fantasy System. Turnip 28 equals setting. It's gonna be weird. I love that. I actually need to look at the Warhammer Fantasy setting book.
Or I can steal from it.
No.
Wouldn't.
Oh, I would. I would in a heartbeat, in fact. If it has something cool in it, you fucking bet.
Dwarves?
Alright,
Dwarves,
time to
anyone?
ship this clip to John Games Workshop.
No, not the cease and desist. Hey, Anubis. How old is this prison, and did it have any other purposes beside holding prisoners? It did. It initially wasn't a prison. See, these generators here were repurposed. They were initially part of, basically they were part of like a larger like hydro dam. And eventually the people figured out that they could like move these around and they could do other things. So they basically pulled the power from the hydro dam, not realizing what it did, and then brought it here.
Yeah, it probably wasn't important.
What's great is that hydropower is like the one thing that'll survive the apocalypse. Because it'll just, as long as the water's there, it'll just keep running. You know, people didn't know that. They didn't understand how the technology worked. So they pulled it from one place and brought it to another. I want that to be like a reoccurring theme. It's like people not knowing how the technology works. And sort of like
Okay.
mispurposing it or misusing it because they don't know.
Surely they won't awaken some ancient beast kept down there in the dark, imprisoned.
Yeah, they're called the Necrons.
What? Okay, well, so what's your new IP? Because the Necrons are in here. You don't have an IP anymore.
What are you talking
You
about?
have
They're,
Necrons.
they're right there. I point at the
You have
Necrons.
Necrons. So it's my Necron character going to play.
Come on, this is a Tomb World.
Okay, well, I hope the available race is Necron, because if it's anything else, they won't live very long.
Yeah, man, you just woke up on the Tomb World.
At least not when the asshole tech priest goes in and plugs something and goes, "Eh, it seems cool."
I
Because-
do want, like, so you know how like the Terror initially was meant to be like a beast of myth?
Yeah.
What I want is I want there to have been, let me pull up the picture. I want there to have been a moment where somebody unplugged something, not realizing what it did, and as a result, a like technological creature came out and like started like roaming and starting to like fuck shit up as a result. It would be, so like, let's say the party comes across something and they're like, the people are like, yeah, there's a huge metal beast who basically roams the woods, and we don't know where it came from or what its purpose is. And then this motherfucking thing rolls out.
Whoa. What is that? What is that hard Final Fantasy-esque creature?
It is it's a proto behemoth.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's a mecha behemoth looking thing.
Yo,
What?
Proto behemoth. It's under the Crystal Tower.
Oh,
I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn. I just know that it is
gross.
a post. It is post, like green post-apocalypse. Looks like Bionicle.
Is there a King Behemoth version of that monster?
I don't think so. But that boss fight's very fun. It has a lot of positioning in it.
now imagine if there was a King Behemoth version of that thing.
So here's the thing, is that I'm fine with Warforged being an NPC race. I don't want them to be playable though. I know that's going to disappoint a lot of people, and I do apologize, but it's just how I feel, I'm afraid.
You can feel wrong. It's okay.
Maybe at a different time in Adis, but I don't know. I kind of agree. I feel like it would ruin the high fantasy of it. You know what I mean?
But would they look like Bionicle? I don't know what they'll look like. Ancient war machine beast that was held in place by electromagnetic fields that the power was taken away from and is awakened from its slumber. Yeah, it'd be shit like that. It'd be like a facility guardian, something to help fight against those early threats. Smile. And it gets its power stolen, or the thing keeping it in its little container. And then as a result, it breaks out trying to like figure out like, oh, a ton of time has passed. There are numerous anomalies detected. And we need to clean up shop.
What?
Yeah, the facility's overrun with anomalies. Purging all anomalies.
Oh, no, don't do that.
You are the anomaly. Please
No.
be purged.
What?
Hey, look, I can just leave. You know, the door's right there.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Your risk of contamination is too high.
You've seen too much.
Well, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die epic. I contaminated your mother, and then I run.
Activating ion cannon.
Medieval SCP Foundation. There are going to be factions within my world that are eager to reclaim the technology, to use it for its intended purposes because they know how it works. And then there are going to be factions that want to stop that faction from using the technology because they know what'll happen if they use it.
Surely nothing bad.
You want to know who came up with that idea? Sizzle.
What?
Sizzle did.
Hey, don't help me like that.
Sizzle
What the
came
fuck?
up with that idea, that funny little idea, which I
Fuck.
really like.
Whoa.
Sizzle, you're so smart.
Hey, why are we telling them this in public?
They don't have guns. They have
They don't need 'em.
Yeah, they don't need them. It's rather barbaric, actually. They prefer to get their hands on you. And by hands, I mean tentacles.
Yep, there it is.
That's right, baby. The Illithids are broken into factions.
Makes sense.
One of them wants to go back to the glory days. The other one wants to stop them from going back to the glory days. Because they
Are you
know
sure
what
about
the
that?
glory days were actually like.
Are you sure about that?
They're like, please stop. That's it's not good. And they go, you don't know anything. And they literally hit them with the
I was there.
Oh, really? Then tell us about it.
I am. Why won't you listen?
Because that's not the vision I had, so therefore it's wrong.
There we go. What do we think of that?
It's like I wandered
Old,
in,
decrepit.
it's like I wandered into like a Jurassic Park, but all the dinosaurs have already escaped. It's like after the movie happened, and I showed up, and I came out of the bathroom. I was like, "All right, guys, let's start the tour." Guys,
Guys. So the chain of events. Oh, Mr. Bite. Thank you very much for the 20 months, my man. Incredibly kind of you, brother. Thanks for sticking around for so goddamn long. We appreciate and respect turtle enthusiasts. So the chain of events, how the world started. We have our precursors. We have our precursors. We have our end time event. We have our basically the nothing era. Then we have Adis's founding. Then we have the Shattering, which is Age of Woe. Then we have Recovery. Then we have Current Time. This is what the very shorthand, non-expansive list is. This is the beginning, right up here, very beginning of all things, the this ancient empire, basically. And this is where modern day Tyros is at, or Tyros, Karaso, Suna, Wilderness, and Yetagara. I have to get used to saying all of the new words. Technology from this era is still relevant in this era. Nobody knows how the technology works aside from a select group of people who have the ability to understand things from this time. And that is the Illithid. Because the Illithids came from this time. These guys aid the Illithids. So there are two factions of Illithids, one trying to stop the other ones from awakening a bunch of ancient tech. The ancient tech in question is still amazing, mind you. Like this is just like a basically this is just a hydro plant. Like this is generating electricity for free from aquifers in the ground, and it's been running for centuries, no issue.
Damn.
So the technology still is impeccable. It is without competition. Like even the lights in this place work still. Are there any artificial beings set on attaining godhood?
Probably also some that are set on destroying gods.
Smile. Ooh, I bet. There are, like roots around there. Have roots growing out of the breaks in the. And I can't believe Shane's gonna get a solar-powered Akira motorcycle that can turn into a techno horse in this new one.
So true.
That's crazy.
Did the Wizard Kings know? The Wizard Kings were informed. They did not know by discovering it themselves. An individual saw to them learning. And they were able to use a lot of equipment because of the knowledge that they gained. Things that they weren't able to do before. So when they built on top of ancient sites, not knowing what they were, eventually, when they gained the knowledge, they learned what the things did and were able to start accessing them. So there's like an abundance. I believe it's called hex gold. Gold hex. Hex gold. So there's a set of equipment in Magic the Gathering, which is like a projected hexagonal based like energy weapon. And that is currently what the Empire of Karaso is using for their legions. They have a lot of like hexagonal based sort of like hard light weaponry. And the reason they have so much of it is because the empire that they built on top of was a former Wizard King seat of power.
Well, that's not concerning.
I've seen in the comics that Marvel is finally trying to figure out their gods hierarchy. They're all introducing new characters to act as avatars of the Marvel gods, like the gods that be in the natural order. Oh, that's cool. Finally. My cracked game theory now is that the Allfather and his brood of gods are actually enlightened Illithids, and that they are, then that's why the Wizard Kings are the real good guys of
Oh.
Oh. You know what I really want? I don't know how the fuck I would do it, because it is basically the end. It's the equivalent of having Tyranids or Necrons or anything on your world. I would love for there to be like a flood.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah.
I think the flood are so fucking cool. The presence of like a grave mind is just really neat. The issue is that you can't introduce something like that without it being the end of it, the end of an era, the end of all things.
It's pretty brutal.
I know. So taking from Halo,
Brother, I've taken from Halo ages ago.
no IP is safe around me.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. I guess the way you could do it is make your version of the Flood worm based and have it be like the heralding of the Age of Worms.
Just a little ecology shifting creature as a treat. For me, it's like a reward. I do have... Where are they? In the Imperium of Aegis, I do have an entity known as the Tempered. And the Tempered are basically a hive mind of synthetic nanomaterial that hijacks your body and repurposes.
Nice.
Let me see if I can pull up their picture. These are the tempered. What the tempered does to you.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
So
neat.
It's a synthetic material that basically what it does is it clings to your body. It enters through any available orifice that it can get to, and then it evacuates all of your organic material inside of you to make room for it. It expands basically, so it forces all of your organs out, and then takes over.
Yoink.
Horrible. Yeah. They're one of my favorite bad guys for the Imperium of Adis.
Monka.
If you couldn't tell,
I'm a fan of body horror.
What? Nah.
you can go all Last of Us. Well, that's the issue. Is if I go Cordyceps, I've already used Cordyceps before. Cordyceps I use for my fungal infected creatures, which they're hyper aggressive. They are just like The Last of Us, and they're Cordyceps based fungus. So they exist in Adis. The parties have encountered them before, and they're really fucked up. The issue with worms is worms sort of have the same sort of situation as like scarabs, like from The Mummy, where worms would crawl and burrow under your skin and stuff like that. I have a player who is vehemently against anything going under the skin. So I will not be doing anything like that. Did you play the Resident Evil games as well? I think the only Resident Evil game I've ever played was the one with Sheva.
RE5.
Resident Evil 5, that one.
All right.
I think it's the only one I've played.
I recommend 4. Five's still pretty good though.
I mean, like 6 or 7. Isn't there like a big controversy around the other ones? Like after like 5, people start shitting on them pretty bad.
6 was the only one that really gets shit on. 7 and 8 are very good games.
Huh. Oh, is Village 7?
8.
8. What's 7?
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I haven't played either of those, but I have watched somebody play them, and they are very fun. They're a little cartoonish sometimes, which I think is really great.
That's Resident Evil. It's always been a bit cartoony.
I love Ethan stapling himself back together. Big fan of that. Why not flowers for the infection starter? I think we'll eventually be able to figure out a way to make. What about Final Fantasy 16 Echo enemies, like an extraplanar enemies that infect by crossing into our plane of existence? I'm not too familiar with 16. I know 16 has some banger music, and it has Garuda.
My wife.
That's about it, though. Oh. Wow, that's a name, brother. I don't know how to pronounce the last part of your name, but step on me. First time chatter, welcome. Your wife is a bird? She's far more than a bird.
And he has many wives, according to him.
The reaction to the name is my favorite part. Understood.
Nice.
Oh. Could I do the grass?
Oh no, could you?
All right, motherfucker. Holy shit, I can. Amazing. Nice. Anyway, since you're making a dungeon, me personally, I'm working on a homebrew enemy, the Crimson Witch of Flames, Rosalind. That's a badass name. I'm gonna shrink the size down to 50. No, that's too. Flash is too. I'm gonna need like a ruddy brown. No, we'll just do this one. Grab the grass. Yeah, I said oh my god. Yeah, you're covering every psychos.
Hey man, you're the one who placed the grass there. Nah, not gonna do grass. I lied. Is each grass clump an object? It is a object, yes. So that grass was like
500 objects I just put on the map. Can you flatten them into one layer? Yes. Yes, I can. I could do like this. And I can flatten it to the foreground. Do that. Cue sigh of relief. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll put it down in like an area, and then I'll make sure that I get all the other little like brush strokes necessary for the area, like grass, etc. And then I'll flatten it. So that way it's like 1,400 objects. Now there's only 2 because I flattened all the grass. She's a boss. Her main mechanic is the element switch from ice to fire. In La Signora form, she will deal ice type damage with her whip. In Crimson Witch form, she will deal fire. Ooh. I like her. All right, this looks very nice. What do you guys think of this area right here?
Wow.
Old, decrepit, shitty. I like it.
Nice. I can already hear the water drops and footsteps echoing over the gentle hum of the machine. Nice. Very good. Can we do water puddles? I bet we fucking can. Where's the blood at?
That's not a water puddle.
It will be in a moment.
But there's a blood puddle.
We're gonna take that. Then we're gonna start playing with its hue. We're gonna give it like a semi-greenish like that. We're gonna lower its saturation to about 50. Or lower its brightness to about 90. And we're gonna play with its opacity. We're gonna set its opacity to about 60. And I bet I can blur it. Yes, sir. That way the edges aren't so hard to find. And then we got a fucking water puddle. Is something keeping the hallway clear like an automaton? There is now.
Thanks, Heavy. Someone swept recently.
But
I don't like that sound. A custodian / gardener with lots of sharp spinning blades for cutting ass. I mean grass. Nice. Both are amazing. Yeah, we could Yeah, I'm sure we could find like a little guy, a little lad.
A little Roomba guy.
Yeah, a little Roomba guy that basically wanders around. You know what? I'm gonna upload little funny guy. So yeah, you go into the area, and yeah, it's this guy. This guy's waiting for you.
Why he have a gun?
A what? You don't know what that is. Anyway, roll initiative.
No, I don't know. I'm editing right now. Why does he have a gun?
This guy peeks the corner, taps you once on the forehead. You cease to be.
No save, no armor check.
Sorry.
Oh
Huh.
well.
I know we use like the border icon and everything like that for players, but I really want tokens like these for the players. Kieran plays in a game where they all have really cute like chibi icons like this, and I want that for the players. I want it.
Yeah, like that Lost Spawn fan art.
Yeah. Cuter than that. Because even that still had like a lot of stuff. Like if you go to our out of games, go to chat, scroll up. On 11:13, she's showing off her Roll20 game. You could see the little guys down there. And they contrast so well against the eldritch horror that they're facing. We'll get to commissioning.
Open your fucking commissions then. Where are they, Legion?
Holy reversal.
Where are your commissions? Name your price.
Idiot. Doofus. Doo-doo head. Inkley, you're already working on stuff. I don't do those. You're going to do them now.
I mean, you should. Smile.
Doing it right now, actually? Hell yeah. Automaton sees adventures. Prisoners, return to your cell.
Prisoners, return to your cell and await further instructions. You'll be punished. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 2. Initiating combat directives. Prepare for execution.
Yeah, I just smited.
DM, I pump a 5th level spell slot of smite into that. I wish I had like busted pipes. Hmm.
Do you have any kind of pipes?
I have brass pipes, but it's not really what
Hmm.
I was hoping
So-
for, like busted ass pipes.
Well, I was thinking you could take brass pipes and make it look like a cave in or something like that.
Hmm.
As an alternative, at least, without having to find a new asset.
Hey, cat. 5th level guiding bolt at the count of 10. Restrain this asshole.
Yeah, it's your execution, idiot.
I'm sure you enjoyed the Gabriel art, which I did. It was fantastic. I loved him firing the equivalent of a hydrogen bomb. Very good. Did I enjoy the Bronco Brett? Yes, I did. I love whenever Brett gets fan art. Players do that thing where they dump a ton of high-level resources to kill one, turn the corner, and there's 12. Hey guys, this is the enemy you'll be fighting for the whole dungeon. That wasn't like a boss. That's just a guy. Anyway,
Oh.
roll initiative.
And how long's a long rest until I can get that back?
A week.
I see.
Oh, actually, I was looking at a modified version of Gritty Resting Rules, by the way.
Oh?
Yeah, where like you designate specific areas so you can where you long rest. But in like town and stuff like that, that rule doesn't exist. You basically always like a long rest is the 8 hours thing. But outside of that place, you need to find designated areas to rest at. So, like, let's say there's the wilderness. Then you have town. Towns are obviously places that you can go to and rest, be totally fine. But then I say there's like way stations, which are along the road. You can long rest there and be totally fine. Or you oh no, sorry, I have it wrong. So out in the wilderness, your long rests are the equivalent of short rests. So you only get the benefit of a short rest while out in the wilderness. At town, your long rests are long rests. And they are 8 hours. If you want to get the benefit of a long rest in the wilderness, you need to rest for a week. So in the wilderness, long rests are the equivalent of a short rest. When you get back to town, your long rest is a long rest.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So what do you think? The motherfucker's muted.
He's dead.
Bailiff, electrocute his pee-pee.
Yes, Judge. So, on that note, would there be items as such that we could use to make a short and long rest in the wilderness?
Yes, obviously. And spells like Tatsuya just brought up. Tiny Hut, Magnificent Mansion, shit like that. Those are all spells that you can cast in the wilderness, which constitute a restful area. Can lampposts be Adis's version of grace? I think lampposts are going to be everywhere, though, is the issue. We would need to make something wholly unique. Wait, isn't the lamppost the resting site in the
Bloodborne.
what?
Bloodborne, yeah, aren't labs Bloodborne?
Not Bloodborne. What's the bug side scroller?
Oh, Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. Yeah, aren't they Hollow Knight?
No, it's benches.
Ah.
It just some benches have lamps next to them, some don't.
My neck is extra crunchy.
Oh, just like a certain cat we know.
No, that's a whole different level of crunch. So what about in dungeons? Are there going to be special rooms that they can find in dungeons to where they can have an 8-hour long rest?
Potentially. So having played with Brett recently in the Lords of the Fallen game, he introduced a mechanic for if you possess a skill, a particular skill, you unlock differing paths within the dungeon. For example, athletics allowed Leofric to basically scale the side of a broken wall, which opened up another whole portion of the dungeon. I want to do something similar. I want to take that from Brett and his genius mind and steal it and introduce that into Atis, where certain skills will reward you for taking them. And they'll give you access to more things while within like a dungeon or what have you.
That sounds fun.
So for example, let's say the party's traveling through. Conrad has religion. And Conrad finds something like basically a little inlet in the wall that has a symbol or like a press for his holy symbol. He pushes his holy symbol into it, and it opens up a door. And because he possessed religion, he was able to identify it. Gonna include variants of DD's resting rules as well. Or skills. I want to try to. I do want to make resting abilities because I think they're neat as fuck. The issue is trying to balance them to not make one better than the others.
I'm back.
No.
Welcome back.
Fuck, you didn't even say anything.
Yeah, I know.
We had to electrocute your PP while you were gone.
Oh,
It's
Why?
gone.
I feel
Why?
like I'm being
Because
power gamed right now.
I was talking about the resting rule.
Oh, what about him?
So I saw a variant rule for gritty resting. The way that it would work is that basically there are designated areas where long resting is normal, 8 hours. You go back to towns, you find way stations, chapels, all that stuff. While you're out in the wilderness, a long rest is the equivalent of a short rest.
Wait, so a long rest while we're out in the wilderness, a long rest is the same time as a short rest?
No. So you, instead of getting the benefits of a long rest while you're in the wilderness, you get the benefits of a short rest for 8 hours.
Oh. Oh. So they're the same time, it's just where you sleep?
Yes. If you go back to town or other
Ah.
designated areas, you get your long rest. So let's say you're in a dungeon and the party's like, ooh, we could take our short rest right now. Or we
Yeah.
travel back to the way station we passed and long rest there. And if we long rest there, we get our full long rest. If we try to long rest here, we're only going to get the benefit of a short rest.
Mhm. I can vibe with that. Because I don't see people resting out in the wilderness for a week anyway. Just, not going anywhere, just chilling. Like, what are the chances that you're going to get that full week before something happens,
Yeah, where you basically get interrupted for long enough
Yeah.
that you get fucked.
It just also doesn't make sense. Like, who would do that? Unless they're going camping. And we ain't fucking going camping, alright? When there's basilisks out in the woods.
Karzani, we did that. We did that for our game, where
We
a
did
long
that.
rest is a week, and a short rest was 8 hours. I personally still like that, but I like this one more, where it is a short rest out in the wilderness, but anytime you make it back to any designated safe space, which you can find in dungeons, and you can make by having spells like Leomund's Tiny Hut, Fantastical Mansion, what have you.
Mhm.
Those are all safe places.
Oh.
So the party goes out. They're fighting the Emperor Basilisk. They rest in the Emperor Basilisk's lair. They get the benefit of a short rest. They make it back to Elion's. Now they get to long rest.
Oh.
So that way it's not like a week of a spellcaster being like, fuck! Fuck!
Imagine spending a week so you can cast Magic Missile at level 1.
Instead,
Pew, pew,
it's
pew.
like, guys, I'm spent. If we short rest, I'm not going to get anything. If we go back to town, I'm Gucci. So there's more of an emphasis of getting as far as you can in a dungeon and then leaving and then coming back. Very traditional feel, which is what I want.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, because that was the whole point of the greedy resting rules, to encourage the party to go to like an inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this will do the same thing without being as punishing.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, oh, the barbarian doesn't get their rages back. Well, they will if they go to the way station 2 hours away.
Yeah. Yeah, now you can have like those like, those like play Skyrim, right? And there's like those random like inns that are in the middle, like just along the road as
Yeah.
you travel. Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're basically the medieval fantasy Motel 6.
It would be that. The Ravenguard lads don't have a sorcerer or a wizard. No, but they do have a sorcerer and a bard. So they have other spellcasters.
Yeah.
How long,
Fair
are,
and declare.
how long are your days in your world count? You know, that isn't something I've established yet. I've kept it 24 hours for sake of travel.
But I might make it a 30-hour day.
Because my year is already bigger than the world or the Earth's year. It's like 35.
I mean, that's true, but you also have 2 moons.
7, 14, 24. So it is 440 days. 444 days for Atis to make a full rotation around the sun. $40-hour days? Holy fuck.
No, sleep.
I'm
No,
thinking
Brooklyn.
30-hour days. So that way
30 hours
there's
days.
more freedom in a day.
Huh.
Hello, Cater. I'm working on a prison map. So the rotation of your world is a tad slower. Yeah. I believe it's the rotation of our planet that makes it the 24-hour. It takes 24 hours for our planet to fully rotate once.
No,
Yeah.
no, the sun rotates around the Earth, you see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So true.
I
So
forgot.
true.
I fucking.
Yeah.
I immediately take off my clothes, put on my toga again.
Perfect. Hey, man, you know what? Maybe you should get quirky. Maybe you should have a world that is actually the
The center of the universe.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The sun doesn't.
Make everyone.
That would be amazing. Is everybody's like, no. Atis revolves around the sun, and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of the scholarly minds in my setting go,
Are you fucking dumb?
You fucking
We're the
idiot.
center of the universe.
that would be hilarious.
Why would a orbiter do that?
32 maybe
That's
having
ridiculous.
odd numbered AMP. I mean 32. I mean you'd have 4 8-hour rotations in there. I mean you still only get the benefit of a long rest once a day. So it'd be cash money
No.
because the patrons in my setting want you to do some quirked up shit.
Fucking assholes. You know how much work you gotta put in just to get a 1d10 cantrip around here? It's bullshit.
Stab your friend.
No.
Stab your
Just
friend.
snuff the light.
It's not worth an Eldritch Blast,
Stab
you
your
asshole.
friend.
I should have just gone to school.
Why did I listen to Sebastian?
Dick.
You don't even like her ever.
No.
Odd.
No, if I stab her, they stab me.
I mean, you don't know that for sure.
I know that for sure.
Just make it look like an accident. It'll
It's
be
very
fine.
presumptuous.
They stab me. Allianz Tier stabs me. Everyone here stabs me.
We do it in the dark then. I mean, nobody sees.
I will literally be the first one they suspect.
Just
That's
have
how-
a good alibi.
I'm the foreigner, you fucking doofus.
Yeah, well, work on your Tarosi.
I am. But you're very demanding.
Do you not see the gains I've been putting on by being here?
Go with modern flat Earth theory. We're in an isolated circle of land where the government sets the lights and gives other smaller circles to the 1%. Sorry, my fucking, like, I just felt my equilibrium get fucked for a moment reading that. Like, my center of balance got destroyed.
Felt the same.
Was out for dinner for my papa's birthday. Tell your papa happy birthday. What'd you miss? Talking about string theory. The only way for Yuri to learn the Tarosi tongue is by getting pointers from Sillaril.
You know what you have to do. Speak French with the princess.
Even Tarosi.
That's not the French I'm talking about.
Oh my god, shut up. Die.
Death.
I know nothing about that. Care to elaborate? Yeah, I was talking about sort of how how Tyros has changed to like a sort of honor and respect based system. And then from that, the wider world has changed to my original concept of it. It's basically a post green apocalypse. There have been two major calamitous events that have ravaged the world, and we are basically living in like the rebuilding era. There are technological wonders from the beginning that still exist to this day, that still function and operate. They are basically without equal. And they've basically affected the world as a whole going forward. Nobody knows how they work. There's like a sort of intuition-based interaction with them, where like you could walk up to this, and you, for some reason, in the back of your mind, know that this thing is making everything else here work. You don't know why. You can't explain it. But just something within you, deep within your psyche, tells you that this thing is responsible for the whole place still working.
Ooh, I can explain it. It's because, it's magic.
Perfect.
Thank you. I
Oh,
take a
shoot,
bow.
Steve.
As the sorcerer, I take a bow. You're welcome.
A very deep bow, like you fucking earned it.
You're welcome. Gentlemen, I push up my glasses. It's magic.
Genetic memory? Yes. Correct. It is this intuition that you're not certain where the fuck it comes from or how you know it. You could be a fucking podunk pig farmer out in the middle of nowhere and pick up what is like the effect, like this slate object. It is a like metallic rectangle. It has intricate patterns along its back. You don't know what it does, but the moment that you touch its surface and it lights up, you can infer by looking at it that this is connected to another object just like this. And when you tap it again, it connects to that object. And you know that the two items are linked. You don't know how. You can't explain it. But just something within you resonates when you see that object.
Well, that'd be the butt plug.
It's like the Forerunners
Smile.
encoding into humanity, the inheritors of the Halo Ring. Maybe. I grab Legion.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, don't compare it to the IP I'm stealing from. What the fuck?
You're not supposed to know that.
It looks really awkward.
Somebody already was like, "Oh, copying from Halo, are we?" And I was like, "I've been copying from Halo." Everything goes back to Halo.
Understood.
Sounds like Assassin's Creed. Right, it's all pirates.
I do it.
That's right. Assassin's Creed 4, baby! The best Assassin's Creed! What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I'm a fan of Revelations
Was that
personally.
League of Legends player? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Jesus.
Mm,
Yeah, that 4's the best Assassin's Creed? Correct. Thank you, Luna.
I've never played, so I can't say that.
What the That's fine.
The last one I got a chance to play was Revelations, and the story in that was fucking fantastic.
It's from Halo? Always was.
It always has been.
Where's Master Chief then?
He's there. Don't worry. Echoes of
Come on.
ancestral knowledge that can't quite be fully understood. Yeah. And I want like everything in my setting to have it. Where like even goblins and like morlings and stuff like that, because they're all based off of the original design, right? Even they can interact with technology and sort of use it. They don't know why, they don't know how, but they can.
Well, obviously, it's because I am the chosen of God.
There are some people who are going to have that excuse. Because it's easier to say that than it is to
Can't wait.
fully understand it.
Can't wait to find the Kuatoa, who just find like an Elithid toaster, and it becomes a like psionic tech machine god.
Are you ready for the Kuatoa whose head is like, he's wearing like a helmet that is
Yeah.
plugged into their skin, and they don't know how, like,
Oh,
they basically stuck their head into a tube and came out with that, and they're like,
I am the chosen.
yeah, it's orc logic from Warhammer. They believe that this technology works hard enough that it actually works the way that they use it for. They just believe it. So like he like grabs like what looks like a vacuum cleaner, and he's like, "This will cure you of all illness," and he like sucks the wound away, and it like heals up. Yeah, I can't wait for that. It looking like the fucking doctor from Team Fortress. Anyway, that's how I lost my medical lists.
hey, Crown, I'm not sure if I've ever asked this or not, but how do you feel about taking 10? Let me see if I remember. Taking 10 is a 3.5 rule where a player could ask the dungeon master, I want to take 10 on lock picking this door. And the DM says, yes, it takes 10 minutes. You don't need to roll. You succeed on picking the door because you took 10 minutes to do it instead of trying to do it in a quick motion. So you get the benefit of not needing to roll and auto succeeding, but it takes 10 minutes versus I'm going to do it now and it only takes 6 seconds to get the door open. Honestly, now that I have a clock and like I sort of keep track of like monsters in the dungeons and how like their sort of movement over the passage of time, and I sort of like have monsters doing patrols, I think taking 10 would be pretty fucking cool. I think that'd be pretty
Nice.
rewarding for players.
Nice.
Is there a limit on how many times you can choose to take 10?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
when the bad guy rolls up because you've taken an hour to pick a door.
And also the time when you start taking a long rest will eventually come around.
It takes 10 minutes, rolling a 10 on a d20 to skip a roll. Oh. So, okay, so let's say that the thief has a +9 to their lockpick. They say, I'm going to take 10, thus making it a 19. Is that what it is? I thought it was an auto success.
I thought it was 10 minutes to roll to basically guarantee a 10.
Yeah,
So
Tatsuya
basically you do
just said.
average. Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought it was like auto succeed.
You can't take 10 on like a vault and be like, yeah, I'll just take 10. All right, I succeed. And the fucking DM's looking at you like, that had a DC of like 25. There's no conceivable way.
For many routine tasks, taking 10 makes them automatically successful. Oh, okay, so I was like half correct. Some of them, it's a 10. Others were like mundane tasks. It's an auto success. There's taking 20 as well.
Oh.
Interesting. Is there a particular source book that comes from, Tatsuya? Like, is it explained in like the DMG of like 3rd edition or 3.5 or something? Because I think that'd be pretty neat to introduce to the players. And be like, yeah, you guys can take 10 or take 20 and get that equivalent on your roll, on your total. So you want to pick that lock and you don't want to fumble it or potentially fumble it, then yeah, take 10. And the cleric's also going to cast Bless on you, or Guidance. And yeah, you're basically, you have a 10 plus your roll, or plus your total, plus your Guidance. DC was 18, and you have a +7, so you have a 17. Then you roll your Guidance, and that's a +2, so you succeed. I think that'd be neat. I think that'd be good, because then you well, I guess it is a gamble, right? Because you're like you know that the monster's coming, and you're like, fuck, we need to get this door open. We can't buy 10 minutes. We need to do it now, or deal with that threat. What you could do is you could need proficiency to take 10. Ooh. I like that skeleton. I like that. Stray, you'll have to post it in the Discord, brother. Ooh, let me write that down.
Let me write that down. Write that down.
Before I forget it. I have so much shit in my head lately that I'll talk about something and then forget it.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Sick.
Epic.
This is just stepping on the rogue's toes, though? What do you mean? It's in the beginning of the skills chapter in the PHP for 3.5. Thank you very much, Heavy. We sparked a bit of tension amongst the peerage. All right, Legion. You motherfucker. Is this basically passive skills? I mean, passive skills are nice because I do use passive skills for like passive perception, investigation, stuff like that. This feels like a little bit more committed by the players. It won't be something I'm grabbing from you. It'll be like Sizzle being like, I'm going to take 10 minutes on this thing, this Arcana thing, to give myself a nice fat bonus. Just double check DMG page 237 for 5e is worded how you initially interpreted it, where 10 minutes equals auto succeed on a task that isn't impossible. I think impossible is DC 35. DC 30 or DC 35 isn't. You could always have some checks where the taking 10 wouldn't apply, but it sounds like a dope optional proficiency. He means the rogue trait. Any roll lower than a 10 is a 10. Oh, that's a rogue trait? DC 35 is counted as godlike. Oh, I'm pretty sure I rolled a 35 on Marius.
Truly a big brain.
And not under duress. You could always have some checks. This sense. Something that literally could not happen. Not How would we want to? Because I don't want to step on like a class's whole bit.
Wait, what?
Rogues have reliable talent, which gives them anything that's not a 10 as a 10. But apparently the 5th edition version of Take 10, which is in the DMG, is an auto success for 10 minutes. If the DC isn't set to impossible.
Yeah.
I guess if with reliable talent, a rogue wouldn't need to do take 10. Like they can do take 10 up until they get reliable talent. And then, yeah, exactly. Nathan's got him. Oh, Netham. Sorry. Netham the Ham. Yeah. So up until that level, they would do a take 10. But once they get to that level, they basically can just do it within the 6 seconds instead of taking the 10 minutes. Hey, Red Wolf.
Oh.
Cater, he would have been a paladin. Oath of Conquest. Conquering back Asmodia.
You mean a oath of the crown? You know, working for the Senate.
No.
Look at that guy.
Hell yeah.
No. I conquer Asmodia, and the restless become mine.
Oh,
We
okay.
will liberate it. For
Yeah,
me.
okay, that's cute. Yeah, okay, sure Marius will. Sure he will.
CPO, thank you very much for the 21 months, brother. Incredibly kind of you. Thanks for sticking around for so goddamn long. Soon it shall be 2 years. The world will be dull. I appreciate you. So I like the idea of the take 10. The issue is that I also like the sort of drama of the roles. Where I go, yeah, DC for this, 20.
Well, yeah, but if it's a 20 DC, unless they have like a plus 10, then take 10 wouldn't work because it wouldn't meet the DC.
I don't think they would. The issue is trying to like, how do you explain that?
It's too
Beforehand.
hard for them to do. It's just like what do you mean?
So like, let's say Yuria walks up to Red Wolf. I'm incredibly toxic, brother. Let's say Yuria walks up to an arcane circle and wants to basically like wants to do some channeling of the current. She wants to channel the current through it and derive some buff or power. If I go, yeah, go ahead, and you say, I'm taking 10, I feel like in that instant, it sort of gets rid of the tension in that instant.
I mean, there's
Like, what if they had to make some kind of like a perception check to get a hint on the difficulty of the lock or something like that? Like, if they pass a perception check and you're like, okay, this is your character. You think you can unlock this, but it'll take some time. Giving them a hint that they can take 10 and they'll pass. Or it could be something like, you're uncertain if you can unlock this. So that gives them the hint that they'll have to roll, and it might be a high DC.
I take 10 perception check to see how difficult it is.
Nathan says, personally, I only allow a take 10 variant rule when there is no time pressure at all. When there are consequences for failure, I agree I want the dice drama. In a situation like that, you could simply disallow the take 10 under the notion that they could only try once, and repeat attempts wouldn't be possible due to the magic fading or another reason. Take 10 is usually more akin to, you're going to take 10 minutes to try and try as many times as it takes. Huh. Okay. A situation. Oh my, what the fuck was that sentence? That's my handwriting right there was atrocious. Okay. I like the idea. I like the idea that for more mundane tasks, take 10. Situations where failing results in something dramatic happening, you have to roll. Because then rolling allows your teammates to help you. Allowing them to do like assisting you so you get advantage. The cleric casts guidance so you get a 1d4. Or the bard casts enhanced ability so you gain a bonus. Shit like that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty decent.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll
Thank
fucking
you,
kill you,
Legion.
Legion.
Thank you, Legion. Doing God's work.
You take 10? Too bad. The floor is lava. POV, you're playing in a Gygax game. You're welcome for the idea. Indeed. Thank you very much, Tetsu. I think my players will appreciate it. I will say it again. Coffee bacon jam. I beg your
What?
pardon.
What?
The hell you just say to me?
Did you actually say that again? Or you just... I don't think I've ever heard that come up. So we'll search that guy's like fucking chat history, see if he actually said it again. Or if he just said that.
Hmm.
Show me your best. He did.
They did.
At,
He
Oh my
did?
god.
611. Coffee
That's crazy.
and bacon jam.
Okay. Now only task. Why?
Ukron, what did you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Most of my friends that play Pathfinder are hardcore into D&D are hardcore into Pathfinder. Why the fuck did it blur Pathfinder like it was a slur?
I got nothing from the auto mod.
What the fuck? Inkley, thank you very much for the 10 months, brother. I appreciate that. Thanks for sticking around for close to a... Well, I know you've been here for longer than me. But thank you for subbing free. I appreciate you. Did not want to. Coffee bacon jam sounds like a nightmare from the 50s where a stack of pancakes came with a side of steak and cigarettes. That sounds fucking awesome.
Minus the cigarettes part.
I'm sure I could smell.
Yeah.
I'm
All
sure
right.
it's fine. I'm sure it'll do.
All
nothing.
right.
I'm sure I'll be okay.
I agree.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
No.
Looking up rarely used rules of D&D and learning quite a bit. I didn't know that you could mark an enemy as part of a melee attack. We're talking 4th edition? 4th edition had that. Really like that warlords could mark enemies, and your allies got bonuses for hitting those marked allies or enemies. It was pretty sick. You gotta understand, high cholesterol was mandatory in the 50s.
Hell yeah, brother.
In the 50s, cancer hadn't been invented yet. 5e has the rule that you can full-on Shadow of the Colossus enemies. I do know that there's a rule for squeezing through a creature's space for like half movement, stuff like that. .5e has marking as well as an optional rule. I believe it only lets you make an opportunity attack without costing a reaction.
What?
You were a communist. Players know, new players know they can mark a target during combat, as it is in the Dungeon Master's. When a player makes a melee attack against an enemy, also mark them as a target until the end of the attacking player's next turn. Any opportunity attacks they make against the marked target have advantage and don't expend their reaction. Oh. That's pretty sick. Oh, I could use that as a reward rule.
It's like a reward.
Interesting. By watching Edgerunners tonight. What time is it? What time are you guys doing it, actually?
That's at 8, right? So in like an hour. Yeah, an hour.
Haven't gotten much done today. I've only been streaming for 1 hour. An Edge Runner episode's like an hour, right?
Yeah.
I could take a break. What are the grid pixel sizes on your maps? I'm curious since it doesn't say it on your. I thought it does. It might not though. Apology. I thought I put it in the little like presenting. Usually they're 8192. So when it says 8K, it's usually 8192. And when it's 4K, it's usually 4096. So those are usually my pixel size. Through copyright and TOS. All right, Legion's praying for my downfall. Apparently, I've done something to slight them,
Jesus.
and they now harbor immense hatred towards me.
Oh
You
my
okay
God.
today, Legion? You've been going off the walls a bit today.
I just want you to have a 3-day vacation.
Rah.
Smile.
Overrun,
There's that.
where players force their way through a hostile creature's space. As an action or bonus action, player makes a contested athletic checks with advantage if they are a size larger than the enemy. They move through the creature's space on their turn if they succeed. Can really make tanking characters' builds in DD feel like they are plowing through an enemy instead of Raging Barbarian. And turn a Raging Barbarian into something to be feared. Interesting. Hello, Hale. Your prison looks like it might not be up to code, sir. These cell walls are clearly compromised. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're working on that. Don't worry. Any day now, we'll get that fixed.
It's a new design. We're trying.
Well, I meant
Open cell.
Are you using Foundry, Capricorna? Give me one moment and I'll give you my grid size for 8K maps. I have a particular number. I have to remember it. For 8K maps, I use grid size 205. For 4K, I use 105. You're sleepy and cranky?
Why the fuck you taking it out on me?
Unfortunate.
You know what? You know what, Legion? You know what?
You know what?
You stinky.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Can't say that.
That's incredibly rude.
Stinky. I point at stinky, in fact.
I'll tell Twitter about this.
Do it! Yes, Oprah. Honestly, reading the DMG and PHP front to end should be more common. For example, we always use the spell point system, only sorcerers. Oh, spell points for sorcerers. Now that's interesting.
Oh,
I think spell points are neat, but they can get a little
spell
crazy.
points.
Yeah, so spell points replace spell slots. You have a
Okay.
you have a number of spell. So first things first, you know every spell for your.
Oh,
Secondly, you don't use spell slots, you use spell points. You get a total amount equal to some numbers that equal a total. You can cast those spells and you spend the requisite amount of points equal to the level of spell. So first level spell is 2 points. You can upcast or try to cast higher level spells without having the ability to do it naturally by spending the points and then succeeding on a check. If you fail, you take basically like a back blast and like blow yourself up trying to cast the spell.
Oh. Ooh, Warhammer
So, if you're a
Overcasting.
second level spellcaster, you could try to cast a third level spell and fuck up and blow yourself up.
Oh. Me trying to cast Wish as a level 3 sorcerer.
Yeah, trying to cast Wish at like third level will just auto kill you. There's no way that you'll be able to meet the DC required.
What the fuck?
You will just
Okay.
go, yeah, and just Gallagher across the walls.
I see.
I can
Let's-
feel the magic coursing
I mean,
through
that's
me.
basically that's the same thing with like the talents strain, where like you basically have, except it's the opposite, where you start at 0 and your strain goes up no matter what level you're casting. It's not like It's not like spell slots where you can cast the 9th level spell, be fine, and then keep casting down the line. It's like you cast a 6 power, and that's potentially 6 strain, and that affects all of your other powers.
The 5e is simpler with
I'd
the
be down.
system. Only the level into spell point. Oh, there's no like upcasting? Destructible level design in maps, as in concussion blasts from fireballs actually knock down walls. I don't build with that intention. I mean, I sort of do. I build like blocked off areas with the intent that the players can clear it. But I don't think I've had players be like, we're gonna try and bust through this wall to get into the next one. But it'd be fun to like consider that in the future. You can still upcast the spell point system, but you can't cast spells of a higher level than you normally could. Oh. Real shit. Whenever Crown does that scream, it always reminds me of the head crab zombies from Half-Life.
What
I have
the
to go
fuck?
listen to that sound effect now. I forget where I actually get. That scream isn't mine. It's like a sound effect from something.
Magic.
You can also just upcast. You're the DM.
Don't tell me what to do.
And with Sorcerer, it can be fun if you combine spell points and sorcery points into a single pool. Just a bunch of meta magic first level spells.
Nice.
First time watching the Cyberpunk anime tonight. Is it any good?
Yes. Playing Cyberpunk right now.
Because of it.
Oh yeah, sure.
What is inappropriate? Would they even have a bed place? But they give him a.
It might be just a big stone block that they lay on.
There is like a dwarf bed that's just like a stone slab.
I'll take a king with like memory foam.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean, no? Come on.
Uh-uh.
Huh?
Fine, I'll take a queen then. God.
Uh-uh.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, what about like feather? Like feather cushions, you know?
Yeah, here's your feather cushion. Imagine it.
Imagine it. Okay, well, I mean, I am a sorcerer, so maybe that'll be fine.
I minor illusion the feathers. I try to lay on.
You break your back.
What the fuck?
It hurts. You cry out in pain, and nobody's there to help you. You've been abandoned by your
What about?
friends.
Whoa. I hate this. This sucks. You suck.
Welcome to my dungeon.
I fucking hate your dungeon.
Enjoy your stay.
No.
I won't.
The doorway's gone. You'll now enjoy your stay.
No, I refuse. Because I have to be it doesn't mean I have to like it.
Oh, my favorite bed. Chronic back pain.
Nice.
Back pain to immersive.
Yeah. Fucking dick. What the fuck?
Give them hammocks or nowhere to hang them.
Cunt.
No, that's just rude.
Cunt.
I keep getting this ad for PS5 that keeps asking me when did I last feel something beyond the ordinary? And my only response is right now. I already have one. They want you to buy another one because that's how capitalism works.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
How it
What
worked
the
then?
hell do you mean? Nuh-uh.
It
How,
worked.
how it worked then? Explain.
I wasn't paying attention.
What? What the hell you say nuh-uh then?
I was just causing problems.
Do you use custom assets for your maps or incarnate assets? When I intend on putting the map on Patreon, I will use incarnate only assets. If I'm going to use custom assets, it's usually for a map that I won't be. These are custom assets. These wires, custom assets. The screen, custom asset. But usually I try to make it fit within incarnate. Eventually, I won't need custom assets.
Because Incarnate will release their futuristic map pack.
Holy
Everything
cow.
will be fucking right in the world. Don't say cope, you son of a bitch.
Sir, please stop. You're going to overdose.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, we're gonna have a sci-fi campaign any minute now, and the DM will be able to use the sci-fi pack any second now, any day now, any second now.
Fuck.
You know, if one of the campaigns falls through, I mean, you could always, I could be your next one.
Campaign or sci-fi?
Yeah, imagine it's just a rip off of CTF, but it's sci-fi. Haynes Keep is actually just a prison barge now in space. Easy clap.
Now you're super fucked.
Yep, it's Admiral Hayne.
Ooh.
Come on, you know you want it.
With their speed, it might not be a future pack when it comes out. Fuck.
Yo,
Ooh.
what the fuck?
Guys, it is a small team.
Yikes.
It is in fact a small team of people who are working.
That's
on it,
rough.
which is why
Of course.
I haven't been shitting on them too hard. They did
Hit bigger.
announce it last year,
I'm not shitting on them. I'm shitting on you.
and
What the fuck?
I have been waiting.
Patiently, even.
Fine. Not like I mean, we've made it work before. Not as if we need the assets. The assets are just a benefit, right? But we've done sci-fi already. Like, we can make it work with the incarnate assets. We can do it.
We have the technology.
But I want the sci-fi stuff because the sci-fi shit looks really fucking cool. Let me see if I can find some. Fucking, what the fuck? Yeah, like, see, here's some stuff from the sci-fi stuff. Here's a.
Oh, that looks sick as fuck. Look at all that. It almost looks like Ioverse, man. That's crazy. So when's cometh the flagship?
What?
When's cometh the
Shut up.
flight?
Shut up.
There we go. Boom.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, see, like, their
Fuck
lighting
you.
and everything looks really nice. And this is what I fucking want.
Get good.
Then I won't have to make like rudimentary shit by kit bashing it all together to make it look nice and sci-fi.
Hmm.
It'll just be doable.
Mm.
If
Do not say copium. I swear to God.
You said it, not me.
We're going to need the name brand for this one.
did not realize that D&D ability checks don't have to be success or oh?
I don't.
Elaborate.
There's a gray area? It's not black and white?
Success at a cost is a way to turn a failed ability check into a success, but with a consequence. Nothing worse for D&D player than missing out on an opportunity by failing a skill check DC by 1 or 2. This rule allows that a player is still to succeed, but will create a problem for the party to overcome. This rule can be used when the player barely makes the DC by hitting it exactly, creating a success, but one with an interesting outcome. I think I already do that. I think I already do that for my player. Or if they just meet the DC, or they just barely fail, something happens.
Kind of like varying levels of success. So, like, say there was a trapped chest with like a bomb or something like that, and they are able to barely pass. Like the trap explodes, but not all the loot is destroyed. Something like that.
The way I usually do is I do have like varying levels of success and failure. Where if you like succeed by more than 5, usually it's like a fucking omega dub. But if you fail by more than 5, something catastrophic happens.
Right.
Correct, Golden God. In his in one of his running the game videos, there is the fail states is what he calls them. Where like it's failing forward, so you don't get like knocked back as a result of failing. You like, let's say you're hanging off a cliff, you try to climb up, you fail, but you only fail by a little bit. Instead, you slip, but you're still holding on, so you don't plummet to your doom. But now you're hanging on, You try to climb up again, you fail again. Now you fall even further, and this time your sword like plummets into the darkness beneath you. You're still holding on, but you need to give something up to sort of succeed. If you fail for a third or like a fourth time after failing 3 times in a row, your friends hate you, obviously, because they're not helping you. And at that point, it's bye-bye.
Yeah, but what if I'm a high level bard and like I fall and then I immediately cast like levitate on myself and I levitate back up and I go, "You assholes! I was testing you and you guys didn't do shit."
Then that's gonna be a very interesting roleplay.
What
And I look
the
forward
fuck,
to it.
guys? What the fuck? You guys were busy looting. I was hanging on for dear life.
Guys, they're like, yeah, 1 minute. Honestly, amazing though that your friends would do some shit like that.
Dicks.
Yeah, ratcheting up the tension. Act.
So ratchet.
Dungeon Master's Guide has some sections about running a chase for the players, which includes more clever ways to make it feel more exciting. I've used the current Incarnate assets to make a few semi-modern looking maps for a Lancer campaign I'm working. It's been fun. Nice. Hopefully you won't have to, hopefully in the future you will be rewarded with just proper like future and modern assets. And all will be right in the world. Hold hands as we work on our sci-fi future modern maps together. I miss Gen
Blushes.
Con. I don't think I've ever gone to a con.
Would you like to?
I don't know. I feel like every time I hear about people going to cons, they come back sick.
Well, I think that's a recent phenomenon.
I thought like the con crud was always the thing.
I don't know. I didn't get it when I went. Maybe I'm just built different.
Ooh, you are.
Nice.
The plague fears the swamp.
Where's that supposed to be?
It fears the swamp.
Swamp.
Yeah, I know where you're
You-
from.
Fuck.
It fears the swamp.
Dick.
It fears all the
Cunt.
Cajun spices.
You're a piece of shit.
What the
You're
fuck?
a fucking asshole. Fucking
We're
cunt.
talking
He's lived in this
Fuck you.
farm so long he's adapted to regular
Fuck
sickness.
you, babe. What the fuck? Racist cunts.
Ain't it a swamp? Ain't it the bayou?
Oh my god.
Down in the bayou.
I'm from the suburbs, you piece of shit.
Yeah, the swamp.
So what if half the suburbs fucking ends up underneath the water? Okay, fuck you.
Just a little
Asshole.
hostility.
Shut up.
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
I'm saying you're resistant.
We're complimenting
Yeah. Yeah, I'm resistant.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All right. You know what? In fact, you're super vulnerable.
Oh, nice.
Next time, you are gonna get sick.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. You don't know that.
Currently, I don't think he does, but I think it's Brett that has to dodge gators on the way to home. Wait, they got gators where you live?
Not at the moment. Not where I currently live. No.
Yeah, never mind.
What?
Yeah, it's Brett.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I just didn't know if they have them where you live.
No.
I never been there, so.
Yeah, you're ignorant. I
I
understand.
know. That's why I'm asking.
Jesus.
That's why I asked instead of assuming. Jesus, why are you punishing me for asking questions? This is how people remain ignorant.
Is you asked so badly.
How,
They only
how
point
else
to
am
your
I supposed
ignorance
to
further.
ask? How else am I supposed to ask if you have them or not?
Well, generally you don't start with, "Hey, ain't you got that thing?" You know, that thing that people talk about you having. You know, that thing. Yeah, you have that, right?
Well, do
Yeah,
you?
that's stereotype. Yeah, I'm just to double check and see if that's true. God, some people
think you're
could
being
be
very
just
unfair.
fucking so inconsiderate and they don't even know it. It's honestly
I think you're
insane.
blowing this out of proportions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're talking about a different stereotype.
No, okay.
We're talking about something else.
Like what?
Gators.
That. Yeah. That's a stereotype for you.
Yeah.
I see. You're dumb.
What the fuck?
Got him. Big dumb idiot.
I hate it.
Help us not be dumb idiots. Tell us how it really is.
I don't know.
So I guess
I
we're doing
don't even know what
dumb
you're
idiots.
talking about anymore. Honestly, I've lost track of the entire
What
plot.
the fuck? You're just insulting me for no reason, asshole.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't
Yeah.
believe Sizzle damned us to ignorance.
Yeah, I was just fucking yelling at you.
Trying to
I
make
felt like it.
baseless claims about the place you live.
Exactly. Oh yeah, go on. Tell me about the place I live. You remembered, right? You remember where I live, right?
Yeah. College football.
Oh well, see, that's not baseless though. That's pretty fucking accurate.
That's all I know.
All right.
Now,
That's
how
why,
we remain ignorant.
That's why you'll have to come by and, confirm your biases.
Kiss you on the mouth. What?
Yep, that too.
Mm.
Mm.
No, nothing.
How quaint.
Does this place look decrepit?
Don't you feel a little ashamed?
Don't you feel a little stupid?
Don't you feel silly?
Yeah, it looks pretty decrepit.
Nice. Still up there.
I think she forgot she's in there.
Maybe.
Do you use your maps as tiles on Foundry or place them as the background? I use them as the background. What do you mean use them as tiles? Now I need help. Oh, tiles. I use tiles for other things. Like when I'm putting an asset down on top of a map that I want to interact with, instead of making it a player object, I will make it a tile. So that way I can, like the biggest example was my my motherfucking hero tomb, where I had statues that rotated. And instead of making them unique assets, I made them tile that I could rotate.
Rotate.
I don't think I've ever set a map as a tile though. That'd be very interesting. I'd want to try it out.
Do it.
Legion? I swear to fucking God.
My bad.
Legion, do you need, like, to lay down for a moment?
What do you mean? He's perfect the way he is.
You're very aggro today, bud.
I don't think there's anything wrong with you, Legion. You keep doing you, bud.
Really? Persephone? That's interesting. Hold on. Yeah, because see, mine lines up just fine. I also hope T-Pain. I also hope so. Might be that specific map? Interesting. I think that's the gridded one. course, it's good. 5 years.
Yeah.
So then we go in. We configure it. Set to 205. Set to yeah. Yeah, man, mine lines up. Even just putting in 205 and just lining up the, not even like needing to do like the micro adjustment. Are you adjusting your padding at all? Your padding percentage, because that will fuck with your grid. I usually don't touch my padding percentage at all, especially if I'm uploading it here into Foundry, like as a background image. I won't touch this at all. Also gives you all this extra like side space type shit. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving you issues. If you download the 4K version, here, let me see if I can try to adjust. I think it's, what did I say it was? 4096. All right, so let me change this one. I have to go back and delete. I'm just gonna this. We set this to 105. 0. Oh, see now this grid's fucked up. My 8K one. 105 is fucked. Oh. Oh. That's weird.
Huh.
Tool's not working either. Oh, that's bizarre. Oh, well, that fixed it.
Nice.
Okay, so that was actually, I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Okay, so you'll just have to change your grid size to 4080, or your scene dimension to 4080, and then your grid size to 102. 80, scene dimension. And then 102 grid size. Apologies. Sorry about that. But that should fix it. Mine's up nice and clean. Hey, Nick. Yeah, apologies about that. I'll be a little bit more thorough next time with my 4K maps for the $5. I didn't realize that it was going to do something like that. Yeah. Oh, you joined us.
strange.
Hello. What's up, gamer?
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Greeting.
What you up to?
Having a sangria.
Drinking?
No. It's the like Martinelli's sangria.
Huh.
I had bought it for my little sister for Thanksgiving, but she didn't come, so I know she likes it. So now I'm drinking it out of spite.
Okay.
All right. Jeez.
Child can't control whether or not they show up.
Spite. It wasn't spite for her, it was spite for the other. Still spite though.
I'm spiting.
I've decided that I actually think I might like tequila.
Oh, so
Mhm.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
There are literally songs written about people drinking tequila.
No!
Yeah.
That's
Tequila makes her
ridiculous.
clothes fall off is literally
No, that's not.
an amazing song.
it's another tequila sunrise.
What the fuck? No.
There are so many country songs about people drinking tequila
Too
and
much
coming out
tequila.
different people.
Exactly. I really think
Exactly.
I think I really
That's-
like margaritas.
Yeah, guess what? Also sung about.
I just only ever drank rum because I liked rum, but I mean tequila is pretty alright. It doesn't mean I'm gonna go straight fucking naked. What the fuck?
Why not?
What? What?
What? Just asking, why not?
Just ask.
Yeah, Joe Nichols literally created an iconic song in Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off.
A
Understand
banger, really, a classic.
Your fate.
Shut up.
Tequila's not a generous drink.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything very bad.
It doesn't do anything bad.
Oh,
It's
that's a
very
challenge.
bad if you're able to
Very bad.
control it.
Christ.
All right, I'll get the limes.
Everything
get
in
the lime.
moderation.
Get the receipts.
I got the lime and the salt, baby. Let's make some life choices.
We're about to come out of this different people.
That's right.
Look, everything in moderation. I'm just saying that I like the way it tastes.
That's right, baby. We're gonna get moderately wasted.
Stop! Why can't I just say I like this something? Why does it have to be so bad?
Who says it's bad? I'll drink to that.
There's just a
Nice.
there's just a history with tequila. That's all I'm saying.
It's a warning.
You're getting into bed with something that is lethal.
It's not.
The forbidden cactus fruit.
It doesn't come from cactuses, does it? Does it? Say something.
It's made from agave.
Is that a cactus?
I think it's the cactus fruit.
No, tequila's not only made from agave.
Agave is a cactus, yes.
Why are you treating me like?
I'm not. I'm fighting
That's
for my life
very
in a
good,
video game,
Momo.
okay?
It does
Fighting
come
for
from the
your life
cactus.
right now? Fuck you
Jesus.
guys.
Alright, look, man, I'm fighting for my life in a video game, okay?
I come in here. Hey guys, I think I like margaritas. Ooh, girl.
Ooh,
Like, what
girl.
was that?
Ooh, I
The
mean, probably.
history of drinking. You're treading a very dangerous line.
I think drinking at all is treading a dangerous line.
Correct.
I don't think so.
But this is one a bit more dangerous than others.
God. Jesus Christ. So you're saying this thread is more frayed?
Frayed is a way of putting it.
Potentially, yes.
What?
I look at the limp fabric no longer held together in any reminiscing way. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, frayed's a way to put it.
I'm not gonna.
What I'm saying is, if you drink tequila, you're gonna become an alcoholic. That's all I'm saying.
That's
I
just.
don't really
Oh,
have problems
Jesus.
with addiction. I don't think I will.
I do.
Tequila doesn't care.
Kilo, make you a different person. I know that's kind of like a bragging thing to say. I don't really have issues with it.
It's also what.
I'm built different.
Moments before disaster.
No.
I don't really get drunk.
That's like
Hey,
saying I've never had a hangover.
I'm
Yeah.
a fun drunk, okay?
I have actually never had a
Hey,
Oh.
I don't either.
all
My
right.
blood just doesn't let me have hangovers. The only good
Show
thing
offs,
about
yeah.
being hyper anemic. I guess I'm just really bragging.
God damn. So bragging.
Gosh, she's so toxic.
Wow.
Yeesh.
Way to hold that over people less fortunate.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. This
Yeah,
is
the
my
Oh.
full bloods.
Full bloods.
I fucking hate it. Can't read it. I can't just say stuff. Ugh.
Can't just say. Why I
You can
gotta
say
think
stuff,
about
but
my
we
stuff
could
I've
also
been-
say other stuff, so.
Why do I gotta filter myself?
Well, hell. I know I did now. Well, hell. I personally think this is bullshit.
Hey, it's downright despicable.
I think this is absolutely irrevocably ridiculous.
Nothing ain't ever gonna be the same after this.
I find this appalling and atrocious.
My name is Holland Day.
How about everybody
Hey.
immediately? All he had to do was call himself Pork Chop, and everybody immediately was like,
I am also a food item.
"Oh me, I'm a glazed ham.
Yeah.
Oh me, I'm
Oh my god, kind of a sub.
what was it? It was glazed ham, pork chop, hollandaise. God, what was B's? Got us
Freaks.
a couple of competitive drinkers.
Oh, But if it was, I'd win.
I don't believe in competition unless I'm winning.
I've been practicing casual. Now it's time to go
I didn't
competitive.
really care at all. Anyway.
Yeah,
Ugh,
I wasn't
scoffs.
even like trying. So like,
yeah. Like, come on, whatever.
it's like whatever. Like,
All right, yeah. Congratulations, you win. Who cares?
yeah, it's not even like a big deal. I win. Yes.
In your
Why I'm
face.
the goat.
Magic Gathering players.
Yeah, I guess your deck's like cool or whatever, but like I was
I
even
get the
trying.
one good card I draw. Oh my god! I had this in the bag the whole time.
Watch this, bro. Lord of the Rings decks are bullshit. Holy fuck. God damn,
Yeah,
my
they
friend
are.
has 3 of them now, and they're all. I thought Gladriel was bad. She was the tame one. No wonder she's the cheap one. Fucking Riders of Rohan. The fucking Riders of Rohan. Fucking motherfuckers. Like, every time you spit out, you shit out a human, you get two fucking human knights with haste and trample because Lamau. Enjoy. Every time. Okay, you want cavalry? There you go. Although I will say it is pretty thematic. It is pretty neat to actually have just like an army where you just have a bunch of dudes
That
and
does
then a
sound
bunch of
badass.
cavalry. It was kind of badass to watch just like him take basically what is essentially 10 knights and just charge. That was pretty cool.
I'm gonna attack you
better
now.
What wasn't funny was the Frodo Samwise Gamgee build, which I thought was funny until it started hurting me with food. When it started
Potatoes.
doing direct damage because the motherfucker had breakfast, it was I was no longer laughing.
Blean, blean, blean.
Motherfucker, Frodo speed races, like speed runs, getting tempted by the ring, and he's like, "I do 1 damage, but you can't block me unless you also have a 1 damage creature. But I have 3 toughness, so get fucked, idiot."
Even if you do block me, they're fucking dying.
Here's my pal Sam. He makes eating food cheaper and gets buffs whenever you eat food. Very funny. Here's a cook who spams food out the asshole every time you do combat damage. Frodo smiles at you as he stings you with 1 damage.
Think.
And then here's Gollum, who does direct damage to you every time, like based on how much you heal that round. So I hope you like taking 15 HP because I stabbed you with this little needle, and then had lunch. It
Is
was
it
absurd.
Sting?
Motherfucking Samwise had the same, had more toughness and power than the Bio Titan that I was launching at him before it was done, because the motherfucker ate.
I love that.
It was absurd. It was insane. It was insulting. It was, honestly, I don't know if it's more powerful than the Riders of Rohan, but I would never want to lose to 2 motherfuckers having breakfast.
Honestly, can never financially or emotionally recover.
It was honestly bruising to my ego that my Tyranid deck got owned by 2 fucking fat assholes.
That
They're a-
could breakfast be wild.
They're a partner commander too, so they come in pairs.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I love that for you.
fucking assholes, man.
Do you guys know that there's a reality competition for Squid Games now?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
fucking real,
That's-
bro.
Hey,
mean,
did they not? Did they not
What
actually
the
like
saying,
watch
They
the
didn't
show?
at all. No.
They did.
Finally, I finished my book. Do not build this or I'll destroy the world. Now introducing the creation from Do not build this or else I will destroy the world. The thing we made. It's literally that fucking meme. It's insane.
Jesus. It's absurd. I'm mad.
Yeah, I don't care about that at all, they say. Poor people suffering and having to literally kill each other just to survive. That sounds
To entertain the
fucking
rich
awesome.
and entitled, yeah.
Are
Hilarious.
the Omega Elite who wear masks.
Hilarious. I hate when people don't understand irony.
Media
God,
literacy
really, they
is
just don't understand.
fucking
don't.
extinct.
They don't understand.
I have loved nothing more than the recent development that people are like, yeah, I'm tired of like inferring meaning from media. I just want it to mean whatever I want it to mean. And I'm like, stop. That's really bad.
I'm tired of all the politics in my show.
They're like, yeah, I want it to mean this. I'm tired of it meaning something, whatever the author intended it to mean. I want it to mean what I want it to mean. I go,
Yeah.
oh, we're so fucked.
Stop it!
You guys ready to cry over Edge Runners? I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
go get to that.
Yeah. And I'll be
I just
there.
broke another nail. That's the second one I've broke today.
No.
Edge.
All I did was sit here, bro. Hi, I'm anemic.
Hello.
Just look at the nail. It falls off. Oh. Okay.
I mean, yes. There are a lot of things that are inferred incorrectly. Purely based on what people want it to be.
Madge.
Ooh, that actually looks really dope. What the fuck? That was purely by accident.
I love doing that kind of shit. Like on Conan, I'll just be like cycling through and I'm like, ah, shit, I accidentally put. Ooh.
Steps back. Oh my.
Now wait.
Hey, wait a minute.
Am I talented? Did I do
Did
this?
my,
Looks around.
did my subconscious tell me to do this? I think it did.
I did this on purpose.
Alright, we should go watch Edge Runners.
Must.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
It's
Well,
8
how do
o'clock,
you
time
know?
for edging.
The Communist Manifesto is about pro-capitalism and anti-union.
So true.
What?
What do you think the author meant by the curtains are? Oh God, I fucking hated English teachers trying to infer meaning from something that didn't have it. Like they completely
God, I fucking hate
ignored,
that.
completely ignored the actual meaning of the story to be like, but the red invokes such feelings and emotions. Like, yeah, what about him being traumatized by the death of his loved one, though? The thing that he's
I love-
actually talking about.
They approach that kind of type of like subject in Doctor Who when they bring back Da Vinci from like his time period to see that like he had this big museum dedicated to him and all this stuff, and he's like, I painted that on the toilet. That doesn't mean that. It's like I was poor and trying to paint the things that. Wow. He's like reading the descriptions of the paintings, like, what the fuck? I didn't. She's all very strange. Where am I?
You people are weird.
Oh yeah, Van Gogh, yeah. And then
Didn't we do that?
it was such like a beautiful moment where they were like, well, Van Gogh was probably the most talented man of his entire, era, blah, blah, blah. And he's just standing there like, stop, okay.
I will cry. You will see me cry. Thank you.
I'm actively.
Oh, this? I'm sorry, Bossman, but I love that. Doubly so now that I'm doing my master's. Well, meaning is derived from what people feel at the end. See.
Yeah, well, maybe they should feel better.
Intent is at the beginning, meaning is at the end.
This is at the end. I grab my pants.
What? Now, wait a minute.
I burned the book.
You know
Guess
what?
We're all being edgy.
I've had enough.
There's the ashes.
And for this, I scatter the ashes.
Okay, I have to go. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
As a new message. Wow. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh my god, she died.
I mean, we got a decent amount of progress.
Yeah, you want to go watch Edgerunners?
I did say I was gonna. I just forgot what time it was.
Forgot.
More then.
Yeah, we can call it here. We got I got the general idea down for what I wanted, which is what I was initially struggling with, is how sort of decrepit I wanted it to look. Yeah. Don't feel pressured. I mean, it's basically been a 4-hour stream. Oh. And there isn't going to be like a holiday coming up next week, so stream will go back to normal.
Yeah.
So we'll be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Do my 4 days
Hell
again.
yeah.
Get back into it.
Yes, sir.
The grind.
Well, not so much the grind, because I don't got to grind for shit now. I'm a fucking partner, baby. Woo!
Yeah.
Now it's just getting to vibe and hang out with all the homies. So
Nice.
Yes,
it's,
sir.
it's fucking a liberating feeling to be like, I'm a partner now. I don't have to worry about the chase. Now I just get to stream and have fun.
Nice.
It's fucking awesome. So yeah, we're gonna call the stream here tonight.
Nice.
As always, guys, be sure to look at DM Showcase, because that is where I'm going to be posting all my updates and stuff still. So yeah. Why don't you guys go ahead and say goodbye to chat?
Do I have to, though? They're kind of smelly.
Fare thee well, chat room.
It's
See, was
it's
that
for
easy?
morale.
All right. Well, I guess. Goodbye. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, bye, chat. Take a shower.
Goo. Damn.
I'll see you guys in the room where we watch it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Friends, companions, thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the stream. As always, I fucking love hanging out with you guys. So I love making maps and hanging out with you guys and getting ideas and bouncing ideas off you guys, because you guys have helped me tremendously in remaking the world. And I cannot express enough how much I appreciate your opinions and just your presence. You guys allow me to do the thing that I love, which is this. It's Dungeons and Dragons. It's hanging out with my friends. It's getting to play games.
Legion, I swear to God.
And yeah, for all the new people who joined me tonight, if you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm the Crown DM. I'm a 5th edition Dungeon Master who runs games in his own homebrew setting, the world of Adis. What you just saw is Soul Sunday. Usually, our Friday and Sunday streams are dedicated to our games. However, the games are currently being reworked or are on hiatus until some situations in the background get settled. However, our normal streaming days are Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So if you are interested in all of the content that you've seen tonight, you will be able to see more of that content later on in the week. As well, you can join our Discord to get updates on all of the stuff I'm working on in the background, and lend your wisdom and knowledge to those to the building and reshaping of Atis. As well, you get to hang out with all the cool people that you hung out with tonight. And hey, if you want to get your hands on some beautifully made maps made by yours truly and Incarnate, subscribe to the Patreon, where for $5 you can get your hands on some 4K maps. The most recent one being the Heroes Tomb, which I showed off on stream a little bit. At the $10 tier, you get maps in 8K, gridded and ungridded, for your viewing pleasure in any VTT that you're using. As well, you can follow the Twitter for notifications of when I go live, and subscribe to the YouTube to watch all of the VODs, as they will be there in perpetuity. And we just became a YouTube partner, so your watching generates ad revenue, and thank you very much. Use code CROWN for 20% off any Rogue Energy purchase you would like to make. They just released some brand new poppin' flavors. That's going to be it for me tonight, guys. I hope that you all have a fantastic end of your weekend. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Make sure that you're eating something nice. And if you're going through some stuff, understand that I've got your back. I appreciate you being here. And whatever you're going through, you can make it. You gotta worry. Don't gotta worry about nothing, man. It might be a little rough right now, but don't worry. Everything will always get better. So, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, Chad.